known as the Honor Guard, Private Mark Pyle, the DI, and Detroit Demolition. Six-man tag action of the Continental Wrestling Federation, and what action we've seen so far today. Bell sounds. It'll be Detroit Demolition moving out against Rick Hazard. Collar and elbow center of the ring, and it's Hazard being pushed off by Detroit Demolition. A lot of big events taking place in the Continental Wrestling Federation. One, of course, the road to Birmingham, October 3rd, and now we know.
That's right, Charlie, and that's what I was about to tell you. I heard it all. Hair versus hair. Now, that's a dangerous match because that not only takes a man's hair, but it takes his pride as well. And don't leave you looking too good either. That's a lot at stake in the road to Birmingham.
In your career, you would say this is a serious event.
Charlie, in my career, I've never put up my hair. I've never had a chance to do that. I don't think I would. It takes a lot of guts to do that.
Right now, in the ring, it's Detroit Demolition against Bobo Brazil Jr., and what a legend his father was.
He certainly was. I had a chance to wrestle with him many times, and he was much of a man.
Good move by the DI.
Beautiful move. You know, you got a lot of pounds in this ring, Charlie. If you look around, there's some heavy humanity in that ring right now.
Private Mark Pyle being tagged in by the DI. Takes Bobo Brazil Jr. Good suplex, well executed by Mark Pyle.
I'll say Bobo Brazil Jr. is learning the hard way, but when you learn it that way, Charlie, you don't forget it.
Exactly. The Bullet out with me for commentary. Detroit Demolition now in the ring against Bobo Brazil Jr. Road to Birmingham, October 3rd. Charlie, the suspense mounts, I guess you could say.
I'll tell you, brother, this is shaping up to be the biggest card of all time. The road to Birmingham is going to be rough, and the man that leaves that building last night, it'll be like Custer's last stand.
Excuse me, Bullet, what is this doing back out here again? We're dealing with Alan Martin, Mr. Martin, as he refers to be called, with the briefcase in his hand. And some scars from the...
Well, Charlie, I don't know what, but I don't like him walking behind me like that.
I tell you what, it's Alan Martin walking around. Did you see that? The DI.
It's too bad that doesn't count. He counted the man out, but the man in the striped shirt's got to do the counting.
Tell you about that there bullet!
Deuce Mason. Catching. Coming off the rope. Private Pyle now to tagging Detroit Demolition. These three are very effective going in and out for the tags.
Yes, they are. They're using smart maneuvers. I'll have to say that for them. They're keeping a fresh man in at all times. And this Demolition looks like he must weigh about 350 pounds.
Oh, what a pile driver. What a pile driver.
Brother, that'll put anybody out. I don't care how big and bad you are. A pile driver executed like that by this Demolition, and you're out.
The pile driver executed to Deuce Mason was enough to give the win to Detroit Demolition, the DI, and Private Pyle, better known as the Honor Guard. More great action coming up on the Continental Wrestling Federation. You stay with us. This reminder, an all-star lineup of the CWF returns to Clanton, Alabama on Tuesday, September 13th. Match time is 7:30 at the National Guard Armory in Clanton. This Sunday night, what a lineup at the Montgomery Civic Center. Match time is 7 o'clock. Grudge match, Private Pyle takes on Shane Douglas. Special event, Nightmare Ken Wayne and Nightmare Freddy take on Mr. Olympia. Plus, you'll see the return of Doug Furnace in that match. Special event, the DI takes on Mr. Martin. Return World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Scorpion Nelson Royal defense against Nightmare Danny Davis. Special King of the Hill round robin rules as Detroit Demolition with Private Pyle, the Samoan Warrior with Mr. Martin, and Lord Humongous, seconded by Missy Hyatt, go against each other in that King of the Hill match. Special request tag team battle by the fans. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paul E. Dangerously take on Willie B. Hurt and Burrhead Jones. Plus, grab for the green, $15,000 on top of the pole in a pole battle royal. All this Sunday night at the Montgomery Civic Center. Match time is 7 o'clock.
Missy's Manor, and I still don't have my set yet, but maybe next week I will. But first off, I want to let you know, D.I., me and you have something in common, and that we both hate Alan Martin. But I really don't want to talk about that. I really want to hear the story that I heard that you were one of our military Marines that went down to Grenada.
That's right, Grenada. Hold on a minute. Pyle! Push-ups! Now! Now we can talk business. Let me tell you something out there, people, Continental Wrestling Federation. This isn't G.I. Joe. This is the DI. 1983, the liberation of Grenada. We kicked some tail. We took some names. I went to Beirut, Lebanon, 16 days after. I took shrapnel in my knee 3 days on the island. 3 days. Let me tell you something. When I came back and went to the drill field, that's why you see the DI today, because he wants everybody to understand that we, the honor guard, are number one. Listen, Pyle.
That's great.
Well,
Well, thank you. I'm glad you cleared that up. I'm glad you're not just a G.I. Joe goof. And now let's go to a World's Junior Heavyweight title.